Hey there, everybody. Welcome to my last round of Swiss in the WELP tournament. I'm playing Hakha. I'm currently at the top of the leaderboard, well, top of the standings for this tournament. And really, I think I only need to win probably, well, I may get in regardless of what I do here, but I think I probably only need to win one game to be like mathematically guaranteed to make top 8 and make the playoffs. So we'll hope to do that at least, but even if we go 0-4, I think there's still a reasonably high percentage of the times the rest of the standings work out so that I'm still in the top 8. But it's no longer would be guaranteed. Alright, so the board has Chameleon, Fair, Commerce, and Colonnade for our landscapes. Big draw, Urchin Attack on Council Room, Urchin Attack on, I guess, Soothsayer, though that's not such a big deal. Potentially Faithful Hound could see play just due to the interactions with the discarders here. I mean, you would be happy to put the hounds back into your hand for the start if a King's Court chain or something like that. You kind of expect the final thing to be a big priest event involving most likely some farmland nonsense. Kind of leaning towards Urchin over the priest. I don't see you need a priest yet. I mean, okay, so you have to figure out how to feed the priest at some point, but there are ways to get gang cards here. I guess another. Oh, yeah, the 5-2. Wait, what? I would take a native village, I think. I don't think I would go priest on the 5-2, but whatever. The Chameleon's nice, though. That's true. Chameleon actually is quite nice. So you can also, for payload, just King's Court a whole bunch of council rooms. That might be easier than doing the priest stuff, though potentially you have a mix of it. It's certainly a little more like you can play pure actions that way, just pure King's Court stuff. Do I want a priest? Do I want a silver? Still doesn't have an urchin. Alright, I'm gonna activate here. It's got to give you that option. Let me get a second urchin. I'm not sure he's gonna trash fast enough if he doesn't get mercenary. Maybe he will, but I didn't actually consider this as a recent, but it was better to get the silver and then the urchin because of colonnade. That was just luck that I happened to have done that, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll go with the second. This is just for fun. Does the same thing. I have to figure out a way to get... I could take a gold now. I guess another way to hit King's Court is just to do the... just to do Council Room Chameleon some turn. I didn't think about that. That might have been better than what I'm doing here. To be honest. I mean, given the double mercenaries, it's not clear. Because I'm a little over terminal at this point. I think I'm going to go for fair this turn. And then hopefully start putting in some native villages on the next one. Possibly a council room. This is okay. In fact, it's better to have them collide in hand than to... in starting hand than to have some... I guess it's not like clearly better, but I'm okay with it. Gotta think the next hand has... He doesn't have a mercenary yet, right? Still. Where's the mercenary pile? Does it... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, he doesn't have a mercenary, so... I can still... hit 5 in the next hand, unless it's... No, it should just be... Well, if the silver's bottom decked, it's not guaranteed, but... No, it is. Yeah, it's just guaranteed. I'm hitting 5, so... I have a gold. Never mind. Either way. It could be a hound. Could be an additional urchin. There may be times where we need to play. I totally forgot about the gold. There may be turns where we need to play the need to play one of the urchins and then play a different one. Well, he has a lot of those things. It's not that exciting. Sure, I mean, this is Yume, so there's like no reason not to do it this way, even if we don't ultimately trash all of them. What's still left in there? There's still another mercenary. That would have been good to hit here, but we didn't. So there's another mercenary gold urchin. I think it's okay. We can even trash this. Well, we can trash one of these things. It's not that important which. We need to get council room now. The art for these are all messed up because the first one was normal. Oh. No, the art isn't messed up. It's just a wonky effect of how Priest Way the Chameleon works. This probably has already happened once and I just didn't notice it, but that's super funny. So he draws cards instead of getting money on this thing. Because that's just the effect is set up as when you trash a card plus 2 cards basically for the rest of the turn. So you didn't get cash, otherwise you'd have more. I don't know, he would have more. The Faithful Hound thing counters the council room stuff a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to not do it. Sure. I mean, this will be Chameleon Urchin, King's Court Chameleon, Faithful Hound. We'll have like $11. Oh no, $13. I probably can turn this autoplay on for now. again, he's not going to have any money here. Or, oh, I guess he can chameleon the second one. It still splits the cash, though. Maybe he can get his sufficient money using hounds, but... hopefully here I can buy, like... a lot. I don't know how else. We could dud. Well, we're not gonna dud. We just may be forced to, like... I may, like, I'll probably end up putting a bunch of faithful hounds into his hand, but... like... that's just the way it goes. I guess I chameleon this one. Oh. I thought I was... I thought I was playing the urchin, but I was not. I mean, so be it. He gets to set aside his hounds. We can live with that. Do I still want the gold? I need to think. So I have either 23 or just 21, which is really okay. Let's do Council Room Hound, King's Court, Council Room Village or something like that. Maybe had 1, 3, 5, 1. So we have one loose action this time. We'll probably double King's Court. I'm gonna say don't. It lets us get an additional hound. Which seems okay. He's still only at 2 buys here. He doesn't have that much money. He might be able to go... I don't even know if he can get to 12. Maybe. (5-2) is certainly bad here, but I don't think I like his opening. especially if you think your opponent's gonna go urgent, taking a hound seems pretty innocent. Yeah, he didn't even get to 12. All right. So I think that guarantees I make it into the top 8 now. So the rest of these are really just spoilers against Taka, and I guess potentially other people who could get a... Well, yeah, they're just spoilers against Haka. Though his odds of getting in are quite good, even if I 4-0 him, I think. I don't know. Maybe not so good if I 4-0 him, but... what's Druid got? It's those things. What are you, Piazza Monkey, Raid, Basilica. No trashing, weak draw. Lots of ways to gain silver. But, like, why? Militia hurts. Caravan will be important. Not a lot of great. Storm looks terrible. I mean, I guess you can try Storm Poorhouse. That's gonna be hard. You're gonna need a lot of conclaves. You could try that though. You'd need a lot of you'd have to get very lucky, I think. Royal carriages can be additional caravans, I guess. Oh, you can open with a 5. I didn't think of that. I don't know that you really want to, but 4-4 is, if he has the 4-4, that's a lot nicer than the 3-5 here. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I mean, I don't really want to kill him. So, I mean, this is still fine. I would have rather been able to open like Caravan Militia or like Conclave Militia. Probably not Conclave, probably Caravan, but I could think about a Piazza that's really early. It's not even clear you ever want one, actually. He does double Militia, which is, I think, fine, too. I think I just buy these guys. I think I would have preferred a Caravan in his spot, but, you know, if they collide, it's not that important either way. I don't particularly need the pie. I think silver will still be good. This will be a little annoying to get hit, but it's just there's some chance Hovel's on top, but whatever. Maybe at some point you want to kill him just because gold gaining is quite nice. Hovel was on top, but fortunately he didn't have his militia. Because golds are really good here. Which maybe means you get a leprechaun at some point too. Even if you don't think you're gonna... even if you don't particularly expect to activate. Which you don't, really. technically discarding the monkey there is like strictly worse. not strictly, because monkey's terminal. Never mind. This will be a points caravan, which is cool. And then this will be a points caravan as well, I guess. It doesn't have to be. It could be a points piazza. But I kind of think I'd rather have this straight, or not points piazza, points carriage. But I kind of think I'd rather have this straight caravan split over starting on the royal carriages. I'm going to think about a leprechaun. I'm going to think about kiln. I'm going to think about royal carriage. Well, I'll just buy a royal carriage. I'm not just going to think about it. But I'm not going to get these things. I don't like the province, but it's just me. It's not like he has a deck that can keep provincing. Not at this stage, anyway. Do I want silver? I think I don't at this point. He doesn't have any money, so I mean, taking the he took it because he had Basilica, but I don't really like it that much. Like, he still doesn't have cash. Conclave's pretty underwhelming. He doesn't have really terminals. Alright, that's fine. I can't buy anything here, but I couldn't have bought anything anyway, so. Wonder if he'll double 5 or if he'll go for the province. There's no 3 pile that's gonna occur here. So I may want a second militia. The deck's kind of fat. I guess no, I don't think that makes sense. At some point I ought to green, but doesn't have to be right now. One, two, three, 4, 5. Look at this. This is kind of cute. A good piazza. He gets another one there. Okay. Maybe that should have been militia. I'm probably not attacking as much as I ought to be. That was weird. Ooh, look at that. That's exciting. Let's get this. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't attack him, which we should have. It's the, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. That's not exciting. The, militia's here on the bottom, but he'll get another province here, but we're still in okay shape, to be honest. It's sort of hard to decide on some of these. There's some bad draws we could get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, just one caravan now. Okay. There may be some times where we need to. Well, here we probably just want to do it like that. Maybe I wanted the dollar there. Not clear to me. I'll probably be able to trash it, but I'm not going to throw any of these away. He's going to have to start thinking about duchies. Yeah. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Could be, what do I want? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be double Dutchy here. I kind of need him to miss province regardless. Now, if the militia could get me to 10, then I would just take the militia. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to have. To make this work. He's not going to miss Dutchy all that often. But he may miss it some. I mean, if he gets another province, I'm never catching him, right? I think it's not technically impossible. I guess we have quite a bit extra VP, but okay, I won't play that way then. Storm's pretty iffy, to be honest. Okay. I guess I would take the tie if I had the tie. I don't quite 9, 10. Don't quite have the tie. I can take militia again and double Dutchy. I can also Dutchy province, I guess. Did he get his no caravans down? No caravans means if I do militia him, he probably is not getting anything good. Well, he did get a... So this is pretty much a do-nothing hand. He played a caravan. Not looking great. I assume that means that he just has it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I overbuilt. I feel like there was still a point in there at some point where I had a reasonable shot, but probably passed on too many promises. And there are maybe some shuffles at the end where I get a tie, but win looked pretty hard. All right. It's also very possible I just missed a tie or something. Okay, so Corey looks good. Lots of village green methods of activation. Replaces your only, well, sort of. You can get a bunch of forums, and you'll want to. The hard thing, I mean, that last game was deciding when to take the militia versus the duchy at the end there with the wishes. Like, it's very possible I could have not attacked him and he still just afforded a duchy on a couple turns where I did it. And if I had done that, maybe I would have beat him. But yeah, and maybe that's a line I need to pursue from that position. I'm not 100%. Oh, I see. He did the thing, the city gate thing. Well, that's nice for him. I'm pretty happy getting a Corey, though. So I'm not super torn up about it. Guess it depends on how soon he draws the replace too, but this will be a replace for me, I think. Tormentor might get some play. He also immediately drew the replace, so that's something. That's like super unlikely, right? Well, not super unlikely, but like, you know, very unlikely. I could get the second Corey here as well. So I know this next hand will be able to afford a replace regardless. And it's not guaranteed. Elsewise. I think the empty core or empty forum strat looks pretty good to me still. You should get the village greens then. Forums are the only ones that like can run super fast. Everything else you'll be able to get enough of that you're not too upset about it. I wouldn't think you'd be too upset about it. I can promise I won't be too upset about it. Whichever way. Buys a stables. Interesting. Interesting, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna top deck I don't know what I'm gonna top deck. Maybe Village Green. Maybe a Minstrel. I guess I really just want the Village Greens given my plan. Even though Minstrels are of course great too. It's not crazy to like prefer. Maybe I don't even buy a form on this turn. Another possibility is to put the Quarry up there and try to get Quarry Collision, which might be more valuable. I mean, we can in fact guarantee Quarry Collision if we want to, which maybe is the thing to do. 3 is like too much, but we can replace them later. Let's do that. We may get triple, in which case we empty the forums. So we'll empty forums and buy a Village Green. This was lucky of him to draw his Quarry right away, but whatever. Do we need... Actually, let's see if he'll let me undo this. Oh wait, no, it still is the thing. Probably do a Stampede. I do need a village quite badly. Oh, I was like, why do I have so many points? It's because right now the horses are arc points. Like, why do I have 17 points? Yeah, if he had not hit Quarry here immediately, like he bought this Quarry and then shuffled it, he top decked the 1. But if he hadn't drawn this here, I like my odds a lot better. As it is, I don't like my odds really at all. To be honest. They're not, I mean, I still have like a shot, but so yeah, that's unfortunate. He didn't know, did he? No, he couldn't have known. And now you can just replace your Quarries into whatever. I would think you get a Village Green, but what do I know? I'm gonna look at gain village green, buy or replace. Gets us stables, okay. It's interesting. Buys another replace. He still did not get a village green in there. This is like, the buys are kind of so strange to me that I would have expected a village green at one of those, that it makes you wonder if he's aware of it at all. But I mean, like, of course he is. He has to be. I was gonna say that I'll try and save as many of these horses as I can. What in the... That's such a garbage draw to have to play them all, to not find a form beforehand. Like, ideally you find, so there are 3 forms in here, so I'll just top deck a village green and call it a day. There's 2 forms in there, so there'll be 1 in hand, I guess. But like, that's like really pretty unfortunate that I had to play all the horses. I would have loved to save one of them, or I mean, I would have loved to save 2 of them, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Yeah, now he's just gonna be rolling. I can still beat him if he like does some stupid stuff, but or just like underplays the engine a little bit. It's just gonna be difficult in various ways. I guess there's relatively big advantage to the person who greens first here. Just province milling is probably pretty good. It's really odd. The stables were weird to me relative to, like, you'd think eventually you're just going to have so many actions you can get patrols. Would have been my expectation, but see if he gets a quarry, what he puts his quarry into. He still has some unplayed forms, so he's going to be able to villain. Villain looks really bad. I don't get it. Like, villain just looks super bad. Villain always looks super bad. I don't understand. This is all, it's like all the same. Doesn't matter. I don't get it. I mean, obviously the villain there, I was gonna be able to activate it regardless. So maybe it actually cost me something. I'm not sure. I don't think so. It would be nice to get a patrol. I need some way to get my deck size up a little more. We didn't get a very good draw. Well, I mean, it would only been like one more card regardless, right? It wasn't like... This was kind of always how it was going to go down. Yeah, I mean, this is just totally, completely, and utterly dead. Could be another village green. I think that at least scores points. Now I'm like, depending on him playing his villain, which I guess he bought it, he'll probably play it. He had to use his coffers last turn? Huh. That's weird. I mean, I get it. I think I get it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. Of course, I'm getting to see one card of my shuffle, well, two cards. Yeah, so villain lets me see a little further. It's one card if he doesn't play villain, two cards if he does play villain. He gets a harem. That seems... Oh, he trashed the villain. Well, that's disappointing. So I'll only get to look one card in. Probably draw the curse. I guess I'll be able to do the village green as next turn if I know I'm dead. None of it should matter though. It's not even clear how much different the game looks even if I get the 10 forums. I don't know, it probably looks pretty different. Because I still get a stampede on that turn while I'm going into a shuffle with... Maybe I don't get 10, like maybe he buys a forum or two, but... I guess I could have top decked like a stables, maybe would have been better. Since I still had a Corey anyway. It would have cost me a buy. Maybe I should have bought stables like village green draw off. Like if I see village green off the top here, it's no good. I don't think he's going to mess this up. He's going to be able to just mill provinces. And that'll probably be enough points for him. You kind of expect him to add some economy to actually be able to buy one, but he doesn't have to. I mean, I don't know what he... Jeez. I don't even know what... Okay, whatever. Yeah, so like all I can do is do this. He buy a village green? Yeah, that wasn't that scary. I'm definitely... He triggered that, okay. I'm sure it's safe for him to trigger. I'm not sure what he's... Okay, he's going to activate another village green. I just wasn't sure what he's going to get out of it exactly. It was a little weird. Maybe not. He still have... No, he upgraded the harem, right? He turned that... Yeah, okay. Doesn't have quarries. Can't buy provinces. Okay. Seems fine. Does he have a buy he can even make? Does he even have... How much cash do you have? What's it for? So now he has $3. He can buy a silver. I would probably buy a... No, he still has 4. Okay. Yeah, this isn't too important. So somehow I have to figure out... He's not gonna miss. So somehow I have to figure out how to... like, outgain him over the course of a few turns. Like, badly outgain him. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I can score some here. That's not hard. It just doesn't... You know, it doesn't do that much. We get one estate out of it, which is nice. We could... This probably... This may just be losing. Well, not immediately. Just, you know, very soon. I think my replace fuel situation is a little nicer than his. He only has 4 gains. I could quite easily fully dead. I think I have a village green, but that's it. He probably will want to replace some forums into like harems. Might be the play. Definitely, I'm just gonna have a points problem. Oh, it's menstrual. That makes sense. I think. I don't know. He still has a stable. Like, he'll probably be able to buy province. Yeah, if he doesn't lower the curses, then I can't pile out. But I guess I can also choose not to lower the curses. Sorry, if he doesn't lower one of curse or village green, to be clear. He should probably add a replace. Like, if he can add a replace and just buy province, that's pretty safe for him. I guess buy province is maybe out of reach completely. Or both those things anyway. Probably can't do both. Maybe you can, because you could chain one of the replace gains to gain another treasure, possibly. I guess the challenge is finding stuff to remodel. So he did lower the curses. Maybe there's a way he can... Maybe there's a way he's found where he can score enough that he feels confident. The thing is that every curse he gives me is potentially a 3-point swing if I can draw it and replace it. Well, sorry, not every, but 2 of them could be. 1 can still be a 2-point swing. I mean, I guess he's ending his turn because he started playing these things, which is weird because he's got another replace, right? Like the order of this is pretty odd, sort of odd. I thought I had a Village Green. There was one in my discard. Was that just a myth? I guess it was just a myth. I think it was just a graphical glitch. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think he will have drawn dead. Could I have made it anyway? I could have gone 3 and 6, 19. Yeah, I don't think so. That could have been 3, 22. Yeah, I don't think so. It just doesn't matter, right? We can just do this for that. Oh, there's a. Oh yeah. That's because of the. That's probably what I want to discard anyway. Well, we'll play it out even though we're still not going to get there. There's probably additional curses. Does Patrol draw curses? Interesting. Okay, well, there you go. I had played too many cards for the Stampede, right? Alright, I'm going to believe in Hakha's ability to finish this one out with this stuff set aside. That seems like a safe bet. Okay. So one more. Fair, butterfly training, fountain. Some trashy, some. Okay. Plenty of draw. What do you open? You can open Salvager and then Butterfly it later. Could be pretty nice. You can open Salvager Monastery just for maximal trashing, I suppose. Band would have been nice. 5-2 would have been nice here. I mean, you do big livery stuff, right? You can buy crowns and you can buy bands to get the horses. You have fair. I just don't feel real great about the monastery right now, though it certainly looks pretty good at some point. It goes with the silver as well. My Salvager misses, which is unfortunate. This is really bad. There's not even anything I really want to buy with the livery. This is just a really rotten draw. I'm gonna guess get a chariot race. Like, I don't know what else. I don't want another silver. I don't believe. This could be a duplicate. I'm a little over terminal, of course. Could just be fair. Yeah, like that would have been, I would have much rather been able to do that. I'm gonna, it's not fair. I'm gonna trash something. It's not like totally clear that you want to do the estate. At least not to me. This is probably the estate. This could be fair. Since there's at least some odds of getting the $4 peddler is really nice. If I got a hit there, this turn would have actually been really good. It's still quite good. But it would have been really good. Crown nice, of course. Yeah, the $4 peddler is pretty sweet for the liveries. What do we have? 6. Yeah, I guess it's got to be that. I wonder if I could have trashed the silver. If I trashed the silver, I'd have had 1, 2, 3. I would have had left, right? But I had. Well, whatever. At this point, we won't worry about it. Here we'll go for. Oh, he never got a monastery. Okay, so he's gonna be at least a little behind on trashing. What did I have here? I hit 1, and then that would have given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough. Now he's getting his monastery. What is butterfly? Is it exactly? Okay, it's exactly. This is kind of tough, right? Well, I guess it's not. You probably prefer the double horse to anything with the peddlers. I would really like a crown, but having the peddlers is going to be so nice later on. Okay, this is a good turn. Let's keep playing this stuff. We didn't find the monastery, but unfortunate. There is a horse down in here, I think. So I guess if nothing else, we get to trigger the shuffle with this stuff not in there. He may want to green. No, okay. The chariot races for him are actually not that good. You should buy a peddler. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, garbage turn. Perfect. Alright, this turn will green. I don't have any horses. But okay, so yeah, this third livery is excessive, I believe. But I guess it would be nice to know what's on top before I decide whether I want to crown. Before I decide exactly what I want to crown. Okay, well that makes that easier. Could also try to get to a shuffle. Try to crown. Okay, it's not happening. Let's go ahead and do this. We didn't get to the monastery, but that's okay. Ooh, we have an estate on top. That's pretty sad. But not as sad as that. Not nearly. There we go. Yeah, third livery looks really bad to me versus a crown, but I mean it's hard. He just is just behind. This turn I probably can like quad, depending on the exact draws. There are more of these in here, so no need to rush it. Do I need to crown really? Probably not. This is already pretty close to as many actions as I need. It would be good to crown another horse and then to crown a pet or a salvager. I guess we can just mill, or we can get true. I mean, true is pretty safe. So okay. I should have trashed the silver. I thought I had to buy and could get a crown. So whatever, doesn't matter. All right. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm gonna play another match in like 2.5 hours if you want to watch that. It's the league championship. But see y'all later.